Being alone is something most people fear. Silence feels uncomfortable. Isolation feels heavy. And the absence of constant connection can make you question your place in the world. You start to wonder if something is wrong. Why am I alone? Why does it feel like everyone else has people, support, and direction? But what if being alone is not a disadvantage? What if it is an opportunity? Because the truth is, the strongest people are not built in crowds. They are built in moments of solitude. When you are alone, something important happens. You are forced to face yourself. No distractions. No external validation. No noise to drown out your thoughts. And that can be uncomfortable. Because now you have to confront your fears, your doubts, your insecurities. But that confrontation is where growth begins. Most people avoid being alone. They fill every moment with noise. Social media, conversations, entertainment. Not because they enjoy it, but because they are afraid of what they might discover in silence. But silence is where clarity lives. When everything else fades, you begin to hear your own thoughts more clearly. And that is where direction starts to form. Being alone gives you something rare. Time to think. Time to reflect. Time to understand yourself without influence. You begin to ask better questions. What do I actually want? What matters to me? What kind of life am I trying to build? These are questions that rarely get answered in a noisy environment. Solitude builds independence. When you are alone, you learn how to rely on yourself. You stop waiting for others to motivate you. You stop expecting someone to come and guide you. You begin to take responsibility. And that shift changes everything. Because once you understand that your progress depends on you, you stop making excuses. There is also strength in learning to enjoy your own company. If you cannot be comfortable alone, you will constantly seek validation from others. And that can lead you into the wrong environments, the wrong relationships, the wrong decisions. But when you are secure within yourself, you become selective. You choose what adds value to your life. Being alone allows you to focus. No distractions. No unnecessary noise. You can direct your energy toward growth, skill development, learning, building something meaningful. This is where real progress happens. It is important to understand that being alone is not the same as being lonely. Loneliness comes from disconnection. But solitude can be intentional. It can be a choice to step away from distractions and invest in yourself. And when you see it that way, everything changes. Some of the greatest breakthroughs happen in isolation. Moments where you finally understand something about yourself. Moments where you make decisions that shape your future. These moments require space. They require you to step away from the noise and listen. Being alone also strengthens your mental resilience. You learn how to handle difficult emotions without relying on others to fix them. You become stronger internally. And that strength stays with you in every situation. Eventually, you begin to appreciate solitude. Not because you have no other option, but because you understand its value. You realize that this time is shaping you, preparing you for bigger responsibilities, bigger challenges, bigger opportunities. So do not fear being alone. Do not see it as a setback. See it as a phase of preparation. A time where you are building yourself without distractions. A time where you are becoming stronger, clearer, and more focused. Because one day, when everything comes together, you will look back and realize something powerful. Being alone was not your weakness. It was your advantage.